everyone, welcome back to another episode of Handlebar Adventures. If you like riding bikes with your friends, going fast, and you live in the Maryland area, we might have an event for you. I'm here with Ron Hermann. He's going to explain what the short track XC race at Jerusalem Mill is all about. Maybe inspire you to do something in your local area, or maybe sign up for this race.
Thanks. Yeah, this is a perfect race if you already race and you like racing. You think you'll enjoy the format. I think you'll enjoy the course and find some challenge in it. If you haven't raced before, it's also a perfect race for you. It's a short track race, which means the longest course is about 1.75 miles. It's got a little bit of elevation in there, about 200 some feet of climbing, but very approachable, very doable. It's a timed event, so we've got a couple of different categories. You either do a 30-minute race, that's for the under 15 kids. If you're a little bit older, you'll be doing the 40 minutes or 50 minutes. So we like to think it's a manageable amount of time, especially with the heat that we have here in the summer. If you don't want to go out and do one of those longer format races with 6-7 mile laps, and you're out there for 2 hours. So,
right. What's the longest race format?
So that'll be your expert and sport and single speed. So that'll be 50 minutes. So those will be the fastest people out there. So if you're not familiar with racing, there's generally sort of 3 main categories: beginner. And so that's where you'd start. Even if you're a rider that rides a lot, I think a beginner is a good place if you haven't raced, because racing is a lot different than just getting out there and riding. So that's a good place to start. If you feel like you're a little bit more competitive, then the sport class would be good for you. And if you've done a lot of racing, that's where the expert comes in.
All right, Ron, so who is this event gonna benefit?
Yeah, so this event is a collaboration between 3 different groups. So all the proceeds from the race will go towards Jam Squad. So Jam Squad's a nonprofit organization. We take unwanted bicycles that people have outgrown, don't need anymore. We refurbish those with our partners, Trek Bicycles and Bike Doctor Bel Air. We fix them up and we give them to underserved youth in the area. We also work with other nonprofits to give them to people in recovery that use them to get to work. Things like that. We're also partnering with the Gumbo that does all the trail maintenance here at the Little Gunpowder Park, and the Gunpowder Mill Racers, which is the Maryland Interscholastic Racing League group that's local to the area here.
Yep, the local NICA League.
Yeah, so great partnering with all those different groups, and like I said, all the proceeds will go to those groups.
Okay. What's the entry fee for different ages?
Yeah, the entry fees are 2 different price points. For the under 15 groups, there's a couple categories there: boys and girls under 15, a couple different groups there. Those are just $10, and that mainly is to cover the insurance for an event like this, which the insurance can get quite high for the liability. And then everybody else is $25 fee for the 40-minute and 50-minute races.
So Ron, where can you sign up for this event?
So you can sign up on Bike Reg. You can just go in there if you're not familiar with bikereg.com. That's where most cycling events are found. You can find us by searching Mid-Atlantic Off-Road, and you'll see the 3 races there. So we have 3 different races on August 10th, 17th, and 24th, so 3 Wednesdays in a row. And you can find us on Facebook at Wednesday Worlds Short Track Cross Country at Jerusalem Mill, or just short we call it J-Mill, which is the area that we're hosting.
Is there a rain date if it storms?
So because we're partnering with Gumbo and they do so much trail maintenance here, we're going to try to hold the race unless there's lightning. Even if there's some strong rain, we'll come back, we'll fix it up, and it'll be like we've never been here when we're done.
So Ron, on the day of the event, where should everyone expect the park?
Well, if you just go into your favorite navigation, I use Waze as mine. You type in Jerusalem Mill and it'll take you right to the parking lot. There's a paved parking lot. That'll probably be the place where we first start parking people. And then right across the street, there's overflow parking, so we'll also be using that. There'll be an attendant there, so just look for somebody with a neon vest and they'll guide you in the right direction.
So Ron, on race day, what should someone expect to bring, become prepared with?
So definitely it's probably going to be hot. It is August, so make sure you have lots of water. We'll have some water here for folks, but definitely bring all the nutrition items that you need here. Hopefully our good friend Nick Fisher from Fisher Nutrition will be here on hand, so he's a good person to check in and see what you need on a hot day of racing.
And what about bike setup?
Yeah, as far as bikes are concerned, people have asked if they can use a cyclocross bike here. I'd probably advise against it. I think on the under 15 course, you could probably get away with it if you're a skilled rider. But the mountain bike is the better tool for the job. I personally ride a rigid single speed, and that's fine. It does really well on the climbs, not so much on the descents, so that's where the full suspension probably has the advantage. So I think either a hardtail or full suspension is the way to go on this course. I think both of them have benefits and drawbacks on a course like this.
Bring a mountain bike for a mountain bike race.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the course. All right, so we're here at the start line. So I'm gonna follow Ron. He's gonna give us a tour.
Go for a lap.
This will be a nice sprint off of the line, jockeying for position, nice open area.
Well, it's the kind of courses you'll see. If you do one lap, it's pretty fast.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I can do 5 or 6 at that pace. So
gotcha.
climbing is going to take its toll.
First tight corner. People will be starting to file in a little bit. First slight downhill section before the climb.
Little reprieve.
Just a second to catch your breath. Some gravel to climb up. Now we're in the single track. Couple different line choices here over the routes. It's wide enough you can get 2, maybe 3 riders through if you're ambitious.
I'm going to give a short course here.
Short course? All right, so the short course goes to the left. All right, so for the long course, you're gonna go past the turn that you would turn left for the short, and instead you're gonna make a right. And Ron says that this starts the climb. So, here we go, up and up.
Kind of levels out up here, but not much.
So far, it's nothing too hateful. So Ron described it as a false flat, and I would almost agree with that.
Yeah, right here is a false flat, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, so it's a nice steady climb. Smooth, hard packed dirt. Single track.
Nice little punchy section here.
Here comes a punchy little climb. We're gonna stay to the left at that fork. Now time to recover for a sec as it levels off.
We'll make it fast.
Or just go faster.
We set this in just for the race.
Nice. Nice fresh cut section of trail here. Rock garden section there. Nice line to roll over some of those bigger boulders like I just did. It's pretty smooth. Allows you to keep your speed up. A little bit of a tight pitch spot there. And we're still going up.
Yeah, this is the high spot right here. Almost all downhill from here.
Gotcha, he says it's almost downhill. All downhill from here. Log over. Some loose rocks. Opens up into a wider double track section. Lots of speed down this section. That's a spot where full suspension would really help out, keeping that traction through that corner. And these here. Woo! Inside line's nice and slippery there. Yeah. Lots of roots and rocks. Keep you on your toes through here. Plenty of speed on that downhill. And it's wide, double track here. Some different lines that you can take. But there's some main lines that are a bit faster if you're out front. Gotcha. And we're climbing again. Still double track. We'll fix that. Rock water bar diversion. Starting to level off here. And we're gonna make a right into this fresh cut section that's nice and slippery after the rain yesterday. Nice. Little water bars and some roots, but super fast section. You can really let it roll. Get a lot of speed up. Make sure you take these turns wide and cut them in to round them off as much as you can. Tight trees here, gets a little bit slower. Picking up speed again. Harder right. Crossing back. And across the muddy bits. Back going through the gravel. Some rocky sections. Some more gravel, kind of mixed with dirt here. But this section's nice and flat. Pretty straight as well. However, the gravel is pretty loose, as you can hear. So go to the left, up the stairs. You'll make a right, you'll come out, sprint to the finish in front of all your friends and family, and then you'll just continue doing another lap until the race is over. Thanks for riding along. That's the long course preview and the short course preview all in one.
We'll see you on race day.
Yeah, we'll see you on race day.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Hope to see everybody on race day. Again, 8:10, 8:17, 8:24. 3 different races, Wednesday Worlds. Check us out on Bike Reg.
Sign up. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.